Two people waiting.
जय श्री राम आंटी.
Jai Shri Ram Baba.
Oh, Mata ji is joining. Wow.
Mahat.
बाजा साहब भी छे. वाह जी वाह.
Sai.
अमृत एक काम कर दे. मेरे पीछे ना. एक मिनट.
जय श्री राम.
जय श्री राम प्रभु. जय श्री राम.
Jai Shri Ram.
वाजा साहब वो शिवलिंग सारा साफ करना है, क्या करना? जैनी राजा राकेश बोल रहा है वो मत करो, मैं आके सफाई कर रहा हूँ.
आज लगता है मेरी बारी है.
वो सुबह कभी तो आएगी. ओ साई. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. 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 श्री सच्चिदानंद. So what is said and believed is that when you start your day, when you start something, anything, it has to start with a very positive energy of yours. Or you may call it something which will give you immense peace and calmness. And the nature has created everything for all of us in a different ways. And I think today we'll have a thought process of grow to give. Grow to give. Now, what does this signify and what does it mean that grow to give? As a human brain, all of us are very much engrossed with growing our thoughts in a different way. Our assumptions, our presumptions, our own way of understanding things, of our own way of judgmenting things has become a very critical situation in life of people today. And we intend to forget, irrespective of we grow a plant, a vegetable, or a fruit, no matter what we plant, basically, whatever we plant, we cannot eat it all. It has to be still given or shared. Even if you grow some vegetables in your own pots, you will realize over the period of time you cannot eat them all. You still will be sharing that with somebody. So it means you have to grow something to give. Now, what is that important? The importance part is that once you are starting to, from the day one, if you have thought of this, you have planned of it that you are going to give. Whatever you are planting, you're going to give. So what happens is that when you have this thought from the beginning that this is supposedly you're working, you're in job, you're in business, you're not doing anything, you are whatever, irrespective of anything, you will not allow any such thoughts to come to you, which is going to impact you, affect you, and impact and infect your surroundings also. This is very key. Anything you grow, anything, what happens is that we, even in a relationship, right? We had this discussion last few days, even yesterday night we were having this discussion, few days back we had this discussion. What is the major hurdle in normal day-to-day life today? What is it that is hurting all of us in a different way? Some may say or talk about it, some may not talk about it. The major challenges today, what is happening in a normal human form is, why is the other person not ready to understand what I'm saying? Why? Like, if I'm telling you something, why can't you understand that? Now, in that midst of things, what is happening is both the ways, in both circumstances, whether it is husband, wife, whether it is a friend, whether it is children, whether it is anybody, colleagues, we intend to stand very strong in what we are thinking. When we intend to stand what we are thinking, we fail to understand what the other person is telling us. We fail to connect. And in terms of failing to connect, we develop a thought of saying, he doesn't care, doesn't matter. A lot of things comes across. And what is happening is that in both these scenarios, both of them, they both may be having certain different thought process, but they're not able to reveal it, not able to say it. And that is where it creates a misunderstanding. From our standpoint, whatever I'm seeing, like yesterday we were discussing, right? So it's a beautiful example came up. You come back home from all of a sudden and you had a bad day outside, at your workplace, at your business, wherever you are. You come back home. The person at home is also had a rough day. You had a rough day? Person, both doesn't know, each other doesn't know that they both had gone through a rough day. Person from outside might have come home and say, you know what, give me a cup of tea. And the person at home already has a rough time and say, oh, give me time. Now, in this understanding, when you are coming from outside, the home person doesn't know what you have went through. And when you come home, you don't know what is that person sitting at home had gone through. And both of them, for no reason, starts an argument which takes to step 2. That is the beginning. So what is required is sometimes you have to give a thought to other person's saying and try to take one step backwards. Try. It's difficult, but try. That will help a lot of things. Now, one major thing came up today when I was telling Baba that how does this patience to develop? What we should do to develop a patience? And this has been a lot of people's question. We tell them do meditation, we tell them about take deep breathing, we discuss a lot of things. But what is a practical aspect to become easier to learn patience? What is that? So today morning only, when I was, just after Abhishek went happened, I happened to ask him this, Baba, guide us this. He said it's a beautiful thing. I had heard this a long back, and it came up. Once you're going to eat something or drink something, take your time to chew that. Like, supposedly you took a biscuit, you took a piece of bread, whatever you have taken to eat, give that particular thing at least a minute or two to chew that. So what is happening is you are consciously putting your thought to keep chewing it. Because we are not in the habit of chewing it. We're in the habit of right? This is what we do. But the moment you start putting efforts in chewing, and while drinking also you're giving time to drink, you will start developing patience consciously. Why? Because now you are able to control your brain. No, I have to do this. No, I have to do this. That will help all of us. That will be an easier way to develop forceful patience gradually. That's very, very wonderful. Very, very wonderful. And that is how, when we are in a tough situation, suppose it happens to be, right? Supposedly you're gone somewhere and somebody has gone bad with you. What are you going to do? You felt nothing I can do, just took a biscuit and put it in your mouth. Now keep chewing that. Now something is going on, let it happen. Somebody is saying something, let it happen. You don't want to lose yourself that time. Other person doesn't know what you're practicing. Here a tissue. So other person doesn't know what's going with you. But what are you doing? But what is that biscuit for?
Controlling your brain.
Controlling your brain. But what is the other sense happening?
You're chewing the thought.
Right. But in that state of mind,
Ignoring the person.
Ignoring the person, yes, but what else? You're going to
Practicing patience.
patience, yes. So
Don't take it.
maybe अभी दिखाता हूँ. गुड़िया,
Yes.
हमारा सौभाग्य है कि आप वहां पर हैं. तो ऐसे में क्या होगा? ऐसे में होगा आप एक भजन सुना सकते हैं प्लीज?
Bhajan.
एक
I can try.
तो जब तक गुरु माता करती हैं तो होगा क्या, आपका जो ध्यान अवस्था है, जो आपकी स्थिति है, that becomes more आनंदमय. Because you're telling your brain now, hey, hello, and hang on, wait कर.
So this is one of Bhai's favorite bhajan. It's my favorite too. One of my favorite too. So I would request all of you to close your eyes and sit and listen to the words. Basically, this bhajan talks about, you know, how just now what Bhai was saying about understanding each other. So, and then without that
Yeah.
understanding, we tend to argue. But we also don't know how to say sorry. You know, we are asking for forgiveness from God all the time, but we are not ready to forgive human beings whom we know, who are around us. So Baba, this is what Baba had taught me many years ago, that if you cannot forgive others, how can you expect me to forgive you? So he made me go through my entire life. It took me over a year to actually every day go through, to dig deep into my past and go through each and every human being that has hurt me, big or small, and forgive them individually. Once I actually was able to forgive each one of them. That is when Baba again came back and said, yes, now I'm ready to forgive you. Because you have to understand that you are asking me to forgive you, but when you are not ready to forgive others, how can you expect the same from me? So this is the basic of this bhajan. And then my relation with Baba, what I can offer to him other than myself, I don't have anything. So I can only offer myself to him. So here goes the bhajan. Bol Shri Sachidananda Sadguru Sainath Maharaj ki jai. Bhai, when it comes to higher pitch, please sing with me.
No, I'm not going to sing. I'm going to enjoy that.
But when it goes high, you know that I need your help at that
So
time.
let's start.
Okay. माफ करना गुनाह मेरे, ओ साई भगवन मुआफ करना, मुआफ करना गुनाह मेरे, ओ साई भगवन मुआफ करना। मैं जानती हूँ बहुत कठिन है किसी की अवगुण को माफ करना। मैं जानती हूँ बहुत कठिन है किसी की अवगुण को माफ करना। माफ करना गुनाह मेरे। कहाँ राम है, कहाँ है सीता, कहाँ भरत है, कहाँ
है लक्ष्मण,
ओ मेरे बाबा,
ओ मेरे साई,
ओ मेरे भगवन। कहाँ राम है, कहाँ है सीता, कहाँ भरत है, कहाँ है लक्ष्मण, कदम कदम पर दिखाई देते है मुझको रावण, मुआफ करना, मुआफ करना गुनाह मेरे, ओ साई भगवन मुआफ करना। मैं जानती हूँ बहुत कठिन है किसी की अवगुण को माफ करना, माफ करना गुनाह मेरे। मैं एक भिखारी, तू ही बता मेरे पास क्या है मेरे सिवा। ओ मेरे बाबा, ओ मेरे साई, ओ मेरे भगवन, मैं एक भिखारी, तू ही बता मेरे पास क्या है मेरे सिवाय। दिया जो तूने वो कर रहा हूँ तुझी को अर्पण, मुआफ करना, मुआफ करना गुनाह मेरे, ओ साई भगवन मुआफ करना। मैं जानती हूँ बहुत कठिन है किसी के अवगुण मुआफ करना, मुआफ करना गुनाह मेरे। तुम्हारा ही नाम लेते लेते, तुम्हारा ही काम करते करते, ओ मेरे बाबा,
ओ मेरे
साई,
साई, ओ
ओ
मेरे
मेरे
भगवन,
भगवन, तुम्हारा ही नाम लेते लेते, तुम्हारा ही काम करते करते, अगर जो बंद होई दिल की धड़कन, स्वीकार करना हे साई भगवन, मुआफ करना गुनाह मेरे, ओ साई भगवन मुआफ करना। मैं जानती हूँ बहुत कठिन है किसी के अवगुण को माफ करना, मुआफ करना गुनाह मेरे। This last paragraph is very close to me and Bhai, and I can say that it will be close to most of you. हमारी एक आस पूरी कर दो इसी जन्म में ही मुक्त कर दो, ओ मेरे बाबा,
ओ मेरे साई, ओ मेरे भगवन।
हमारी एक आस पूरी कर दो इसी जन्म में ही मुक्त कर दो, कहाँ उठाएंगे इतने जन्मों के बोझ भगवन, मुआफ करना, मुआफ करना गुनाह मेरे, ओ साई भगवन मुआफ करना। मैं जानती हूँ बहुत कठिन है किसी की अब गुण को माफ करना, माफ करना गुनाह मेरे, माफ करना गुनाह मेरे, माफ करना गुनाह मेरे, ओ साई भगवन माफ करना। बोल श्री सच्चिदानंद सद्गुरु साईनाथ महाराज की जय।
You know, this is something we all need to pay attention to. I want to share something, Bhutta. Yesterday, last few days, what's happening is that we are supposed to submit an, an audit report. And the deadline has passed already. Deadline was 29th. We are at 31st today. And nothing, I still don't know. I'm still in dark because accounts is not my baby, so I don't know. And all paperwork, and I'd never paid attention. Now I'm learning. So what came up was yesterday night, I could not sleep. I was almost up till 2:45, 3 o'clock because I got a call at 12 o'clock, then I got a call at 1 o'clock. And then once it is on, it's on. And the whole the period I was just thinking, is it not you're wasting our time? How? We don't realize, all of us, we don't realize our eyes are one of the biggest liar section with us. Huh? Remember this. Our eyes, which sees, it tells you what it sees, but it doesn't make you feel that it doesn't tell you the truth that I'm no more than 20 years old. I'm no more than 15, 25, 30, no more. I may have got specs for reading, for distance, but it doesn't let me feel anywhere otherwise. And I have come across my journey from my parents' lab to getting, studying, going forward, job, business, marriage, in-laws, where everything went on in life. I have come up so long. I've already lived so much. I still don't know anything yet. I am still not aware of the facts of life till now. And am I not losing everything? Everything is falling off my hands and I'm still worrying. I'm still crying. I'm still blaming people. I'm still doing everything else instead of cherishing the life I have got. Why am I not able to give that love to my family, my friends? Forget what is there. Something which you cannot change. Why are we worrying? I'm not saying it is not my responsibility to submit that report, but otherwise, if something is, I'm depending on somebody, it has happened. It's a learning process for future for me. But as of now, I can't change it. I'm losing every minute of what is happening in with us. I'm not understanding that why I have gone so much in my life. I'm still running, still crazy, still fearful, still unsecure, still going on with everything in life. What is bad, bad, bad? Excuse me? You are living today. And if you truly work on yourself, you are a living God. You are a living God. You just need to tap yourself. You just see, when you buy a new mobile phone or new laptop, are we all aware of all the features of that? 90% of the people, I don't think they know what all total they can do with that phone. With their laptops or notebooks, they don't know. They're only intent to have a basic few features and they're, wow, we got a smartphone. We got a new MacBook Pro. What is the total utilization of that device? Have you ever tapped it? If you're not able to tap that, then imagine, have you ever tried to tap yourself to know who you are? Start blaming anything and fearing. Why? We have got one birth, Raja. One birth. We are fortunate to be born as a human being. We are blessed to be born as a human being. I don't intend to tell you to go and do meditation, but at least live your life as a somebody that today I have to live my fullest. Enjoy it, it's fine. Nobody's taking away your responsibility of end of the day bread. I'm not saying, but that is not going to your efforts may bring you that, or even if your efforts don't bring you that, I can still tell you it is okay. You may feel it, you may blame it, you may say whatever, but in true terms, keep walking. Time will come. When? Nobody knows. And on the way, some people we will lose because they have time is done. But why are we losing that? That's what we said at the beginning. Grow something within you which can benefit other people. Grow something to give it to others. Grow with the intention of feeding, even for your earnings also. Your earnings, whatever you earn, also make sure that you're earning not because you have to feed your family. You are earning something that you can share, you can care. Irrespective of what you get $1 or you get $1,000, doesn't matter. Does not matter. What matters is how you look at things. If you start to tell me, oh, my budget of my home is $5,000, obviously you created $5,000. I did not. You expanded. I did not. You chose to expand. I did not. Nothing wrong in that. Everybody has the free will to live they want to live, but make sure you have a space for something to give. Till you are able to give, you are not going to get through the journey of peace in times to come. When you never extended your hand to any other person, why are you expecting some other people to extend their hand towards you? Why? When you had an opportunity to give, what did you do that time? When you had all the time of the world to help 1,000 people, you did not help one. Why are you expecting things to come to you today? What is key today? First, we are going to practice to grow something, whether it is your thoughts, starting from your thoughts. First thing is, you'll only give importance to the thoughts which is going to generate something to give. Good vibrations, good energy, good thoughts, good company, good food. Only good to give. That's one thing. Irrespective of it is your family or not family. Just your purpose is to give good and good and good. That's one thing. Second thing, from now onwards, all of you will try to eat very slow. You're going to practice patience from now. If you eat up one plate of your food in 10 or 15 minutes, take it to half an hour. Double the time. The same food, eat in double time. Give every chew till it becomes water in your mouth. It is also good in Ayurveda. In naturopathy, it's a very wonderful healing process for your body. It says that eat the water and drink the food. Yeah. So that will develop into patience because you are forcefully teaching yourself what is patience. And another important, third most important thing is that we will not assume, we will listen and give importance to other person, what the person is saying. I may jump immediately and telling you, you're not understanding what I'm telling you. Okay, okay, okay. But do you know what I went through the whole day? No. Why do we only want other people to understand us? Why can't we understand other people too? Why can't you grow a thought of giving? Why are you expecting other people to give you a thought of what is inside you? Nobody knows what is inside you. It says, what is inside me, I know, but what is inside you, only Lord knows. Because we never paid attention. We are always thinking, I have a lot of worries, I have a lot of troubles, I have a lot of problems. Arey bhaiya, there is no trouble, there is no problem, nothing is there. We are all in the ocean. We all have to sink one day. If we are in the ocean, somebody has a boat, somebody has a ship, somebody has a motorboat, somebody has a big, what do you call that? That bigger ships who
Yours.
yours. So everybody according to that has been blessed, but everybody has to drown in the same ocean, no matter what. Again, it comes back to the same thing. तुझको जीना है जी सब्र के घूट पी शुक्र कर तू के ये जिंदगी मिल गई शुक्र कर तू के तूफान हजारों मिले शुक्र कर तू के साईं शरण मिल गई शुक्र कर तू के साईं शरण मिल गई जितना भी गमों ने घेरा हो जितना भी गमों ने घेरा हो साईं का दीप जला लेना चाहे शाम हो चाहे सवेरा हो It says तेरे को जीना है जी if you want to live live but live with patience be thankful that you got this birth be thankful that you had too much trauma and upset down in your life but be thankful you got an opportunity to live in this fearful part of your life just put one light one candle of brightness and have faith in him he will take care we are just running and running and running we are finding faults in everything in the world we want to create to give everything to my children my family who you know what do you know if you cannot live your life all your life you kept working and struggling end of the time you say oh I want to give pass on to my children you did not live yourself how can you pass it on to your children if you did not plant the seed of growing and giving how can you give it to your children? And what makes you give it to your children? You can give your children the value of life. That will never be taken away from them. You can give your children the time. That can never be taken away from them. You can give them good memories, good teachings. That can never be taken away from them. Don't only think of giving them wealth, because that can be destroyed. Knowledge will not be destroyed. Right support, right guidance, as parents together giving is different than I am giving and you are giving. Your stand towards goodness will make a difference in their life. It will make a huge difference. And now, let us all travel a little bit in a beautiful form. I want all of you, even if you cannot sing, try. It is very simple, right? And simplicity is this prayer is for the peace for the universe, universal peace for everybody. Doesn't matter. And what are we going to do? Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya. Om Namah 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 Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah
Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Om 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 Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hey, my Lord, give all these prayers for the peace of this universe. Every being in any form gets peace. Every being in any form gets happiness. Every being in every part, even for a glimpse of a second, if you can give them, give them. They are under the water or in the sky. They're on the earth or under the earth. Give everybody part of this prayer to enjoy. Give them something which they have never tasted before. Give them something they could cherish for their life. Give everybody this. Remember one part, just one. Till the time you're not able to give, you will not be able to get. Give something, not to get something, but give something to plant something, to give something, to have other people to enjoy something. If the wood will not burn, the heat will not come. All life, what made us stand a tree to give fruits and vegetables and fresh oxygen to you, end of the life sacrifice also to burn for you. Even the ashes which are there from the wood, when they are put into water, is also beneficial for the people, for the insects in the ocean. It benefits them also. Every part of ourselves should be given in a form कि मैं जल कर भी तुझे अग्नि दे दूं, मैं तुझे जल कर भी तप दे दूं. If you keep giving your life of thoughts in just one form and saying, oh, I had never got anything in my life. Oh, I never. You're already trolling yourself for what? Why this to me? Why that to me? There is no time for why. There is no time. The time has been given to us to only enjoy in a good way. And what is the good way? What is the good way we can enjoy? To give others what? Peace and happiness. But practice patience first. To do what? Grow. Grow your thoughts. Grow everything and anything to give. One, practicing to eat, double your timing to learn patience. Third, try to understand other person. Don't try to jump on a conclusion Oh, you don't know what I'm going through. You have no idea. No, maybe the other person needs you more than you. Give that person your love and time to get their love and attention. This is the major problem of 90% household of the fight happens, that you don't know what I'm saying, and the other person says the same thing. So what are we going to do now? Another prayer for the world, right? Danny bhai, ready share? Chalo.
But sometimes we know, we usually try to understand the other person. What about that person?
No, mera bacha. Grow what you can give. Don't expect to get.
But
नहीं
not
मेरा
always.
मेरा बच्चा always. You will do. You see this. I see this, मेरा बच्चा. I see this every day. I cherish this every second. I have no words of saying him thanks also. I have no words of saying him thank you. I see him crying. I see him laughing. I see him. I told Gudia 2 days back, Guda, I saw Baba was in numb. His eyes were numb. I was in pain. Something was happening. I saw him there. So what do? We do Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Vasudevaya, Vasudevaya. Vasudevaya, Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate 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 Vasudevaya. Shri Sachidanand Sadguru Sainath Maharaj Ki. So what there is various way to enjoy yourself. You know how you said that, why we only have to give. Mera bacha, the day you start feel give and just give, the time of life will come that you will only be filled with love and love and love. You won't even know how you've been taken care of. You will have no idea that somebody is lifting you and taking you. You will have no idea that how the wind is just coming in to make you sleep, how things have been coming for you. You will have no idea, mera bacha.
But do you believe in that? Don't say yes.
I'm not saying anything.
Now, do you believe in that?
So Bhaiji, when you go out,
Until you believe, it will not come to you.
when you go out and you start giving in,
Yeah.
the people who are not the right people, they're jealous, they're egoistic,
How do you know them?
they have wrong intents and start.
How do you know that? That they have wrong intention.
You're experiencing that.
Your thoughts are experiencing that, not your soul. It's our brain which tells us this person is right and wrong. When you are a giver, how does it matter? When you are a giver, how does it matter? See, it is the receiver's problem, not your problem. See, I give you a cup of milk. Now, whether you make it bitter or you make a cup of tea or a coffee or feed somebody, that is your problem, not my problem. Is it my problem? Is it?
No.
Then? हाँ मेरे बच्चे.
Continue.
मैं लूंगा पुत्र. I'll let it in. I just want to say something to all of you and then we'll come back with you. मेरा बच्चा, I have a request to all of you. If you can do something, please, please, please. Every single second and time, just do one thing. Please, one thing. Okay, what am I going to do today? Just have that. And before we go, I just feel Gudiya. Kuda.
हाँ जी.
तो सोमू आप भी आ सकते हो क्या वीडियो कॉल पे? सोम जी चलिए चलिए. Putra, I'm going to do something today. I want all of your company. You can unmute yourself, all of you, please, if you can. We're going to play a game, all of us. Beautiful game. You know what's the name of the game? Right? This man here. What going to do we?
Can we see your face?
Nahi, Gudiya. I'm not good for anything. He should prevail forever and ever. Only him. My face will become my ego tomorrow. I don't want it.
That's fear.
So let's do this. Let's enjoy my fear. Huh? Gudiya? Gudiya,
हाँ जी.
I want to see you there.
No, no. I want
Gudiya?
only Baba. It will hurt my ego. So
Acha,
let me
so Baba
stay
hi
like
nahi
this.
Gudiya?
Let Baba be there.
Gudiya. अच्छा बाबा दिखाओ फिर.
Baba is
Agree
there.
दिखाओ. No, आपके वीडियो कॉल.
I don't have a Baba behind me, unfortunately.
गुड़िया पंगा लेना बंद कर दे, सच्ची बता रहा हूँ फिर. गुरा.
You come forward.
प्योर ब्लैकमेलर है. Let's start, Putra. Let us all start this, ठीक है? Sai, 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 sai. Sai, 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 sai.
Sai 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 sai.
Sai, 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 sai. Sai, 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 sai.
Sai 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 sai.
Sai, 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 sai. Sai, 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 sai.
Sai 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 sai
sai sai sai sai
sai
sai sai sai sai sai sai
Sai, 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 sai. Sai, 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 sai.
sai 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 sai.
Sai, 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 sai,
sai sai
sai,
sai
sai,
sai
sai.
sai 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 sai
Sai, 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 sai. Sai, 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 sai.
sai 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 sai
Sai sai
sai sai sai sai sai sai sai sai
Sai, 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 sai. Sai, 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 sai. Sai, 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 sai. Sai, 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 sai. Sai, 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 sai. Sai, 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 sai. Sai, 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 sai. Sai, 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 sai. Sai, 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 sai. Sai, 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 sai. Sai, 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 sai. Sai, 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 sai. Sai, 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 sai. Sai, 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 sai. Sai, 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 sai. Shri Satchidanand Satguru Sainath Maharaj ki jai. So Raja, what happens is that we are going to pay attention to only grow what we can get. Whether your thoughts, anything. One.
What do you want?
What is second? Huh? Patience. To grow patience, we'll eat the food in double the time. What is third? We are not going to jump on conclusion of our thoughts. We will not feed wrong things. Right? We'll try to understand what the other person has. May it be your spouse, may it be anybody. Just don't right away react. Are you don't understand what I'm telling you. Maybe you are also not understanding. So let's only do that. So with all this, let us do the final part of it is Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta
Sukhino
bhavantu. Samasta
samasta
loka sukhino bhavantu.
bhavantu.
Shri Sachidanand Sadguru Sai
Sai
Baba
Baba
Maharaj.
Maharaj ki jai.
Take your all permission, Raja, from all of you. Have a very blessed one. Oh, Gurya aa gaya.
I can't see you.
Hey, Bhagavan.
I can't see you.
गुड़िया मैं तेरी पिट्टी पिट्टी कर दूंगा सच्ची कह रहा
I can't see you. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram, everyone.
हूँ.
Jai Sai Ram.
Jai Sai Ram. Jai Sai
Have a
Ram.
blessed one, all of you. Have a very blessed one.
Have a blessed day.
Practice and let us take the life forward. Raghu, Evandy,
जी बाबा जी.
okay, ah?
Yes बाबा जी.
Baza साहब, सोनू को प्रणाम किया ना पुत्र. सुब्रीत पुत्र, ओके बच्चे. सोम, साई.
Om Sai Ram Baba, thank you so much.
साई.
जय श्री राम बाबा जी.
जैसे ना बच्चे, जैसे.